What's up, YouTube fam? It's your girl Nene. I'm back with another quick message. I hope you're having a great day, a great life, and a great journey. I always remember we're a part of this shit called life together, okay? We're gonna work on healing, we're gonna work on growing, we're gonna work on loving in this energy, okay? Get the energy. They say the early bird catches the worm in this energy, okay? I hope you got your cup, because your girl got the tea in this energy, okay? I got it. I hope you got your cup, baby. Because this tea is brewing in this energy, okay? So, I'm trying to make sure that I don't want to sage another. I need to clean another deck, okay? Give me a second, y'all. Now, last time when I lit my shit, it was popping. That shit was popping, 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 okay? But this time we on chill. So you could be in this chill type of energy, all right? You could be in this calm kind of type of energy. Right. Y'all know I just woke up, so forgive your girl, okay? So today download could be about Matilda, all right? I don't know if you guys are familiar with the movie Matilda, okay? Something significant about Matilda in this energy, okay? So the first thing that I wrote down was you could have grew up with a family that didn't want you, okay? You could have grew up with a type of parents that didn't pay you that much attention, okay? They always could have kept you shut away, okay? You basically raised yourself in this energy, okay? It says you was the only chosen one that's in your karmic family, okay? You had many gifts, okay? You could have had many psychic abilities when you was a child, okay? It's something about you possibly don't remember these things because somebody definitely been trying to block your memories. But spirit is here to try to refresh those memories, okay? Are y'all having a good morning? Are y'all ready for this? Okay, because this shit's about to be mind blowing in this energy, okay? It says you could have had a sibling that could have bullied you, okay? It's something significant about you and your siblings possibly didn't get along. They could have bullied you, okay? It says you could have took care of yourself, all right? You could have been so independent as a child. You literally took care of yourself, okay? You could have been cooking your own breakfast when you was about 4 or 5 years old, okay? That's how bad your karmic family neglected you, okay? They neglected the shit out of you, okay? It says you could have felt abandoned, okay? You could have had an old soul because you was very wise for your age. Okay? You could have been very wise. People could have looked at you like you had an old soul because you was very wise in this energy. And this is when you was a little child. I'm talking about you couldn't have been no more from 4 to 5 or 6 years old. Okay? It says you could have spent a lot of time alone throughout your life. Okay? You could have liked to read a lot of books, all right? You could be a type of person that likes to imagine themselves when they read a book, okay? You could put yourself in this book because you'd be so fascinated when you read a fucking book in this energy, okay? Spirit is saying your father figure could have been a greedy con artist who was a part of a lot of scams, okay? Because if you remember the movie Matilda, their father was a shady businessman selling cars that was breaking down on people like he was a scam artist. Okay. So that could be resonating with this message as well. Okay. It's something about your mother figure could have been very materialistic. Okay. She could have been very superficial. All right. She could have been attractive, but never poured into you. Okay. This could have been an attractive mother figure, all right? But she never poured into you, okay? She ignored you and shit. You had to grow your own self in this energy, okay? This person was so materialistic that they wasn't worried about you, okay? They were just worried about the money, okay? It says, someone could have always wanted you locked up and cast out, okay? When it comes to these karmic ass family, they could have always wanted to cast you out. Okay. Someone could be a teacher, or you could be this teacher, or someone else that's in this energy could have been a teacher. Okay. This teacher could be very significant. Somebody could have supported you in this energy. All right. Some of you guys could have had a auntie who could have been a Miss Trunchable. Okay. This person was abusive. All right. They could have really caused harm to you in your energy. All right. When you was a child, this was the type of person that would yell, scream. Things could get physical. Okay. They wanted to cause you all kinds of harm in this energy. Okay. And you could have made a name for this person. Okay. Everybody could have a Miss Trunchable in their energy. All right. It says someone could have been really abusive. All right. But once you learned how to use your powers, things were over with, okay, when it came to your bullies, all right? Friends could have knew you was weird, okay? Your friends could have knew you was weird. They could have viewed you weird, okay? But they still wanted to be in your energy, okay? Ain't that funny? People could view you weird, but they still want to be in your energy because there's something that's curious about you in this energy, okay? It says you could have a secret helper that will support you, okay? Spirit could have a secret helper that's in your energy, okay? This person will support you, all right? Spirit wants you to know that your family gave you away, okay? Your karmic family is on the run in this energy because at the end of the movie, you notice Matilda left. She went to go stay with the teacher who was her hidden support helper. Okay, while their parents was on the run for being a scam artist, for being a con artist, some shit like that. Okay, that's in the fucking energy confirmation. Come for fucking mation. Okay, so spirit is saying just go with the flow when it comes to this energy, all right? Go with the flow here, all right? Because something significant about you was born in a family of greedy people, won't you? Okay, we got Matilda here, okay? So the song for this download is Adore You, okay, by Miguel, all right? Spirit is saying, just let my love adore you, okay? Yeah, you gotta know that I adore you in this energy. Okay, so Most High adore you in this fucking energy. You being adored in this energy. Okay, you was chosen in this energy. You poured a 144 in this energy. Okay, you X-Man could be significant. Okay, you could have felt like a mutant. Okay, because a lot of people overlooked you. You could have been different. You could have been an individual who liked to stay by yourself. You loved your alone time. In this world, people like to be mingling and partying and hanging with Tom, Dick, and Harry, but you're the type of person, you could have been somewhere reading a book. You could have been somewhere writing, okay? You could be artistic, all right? Spirit is saying, I'm sorry, I'm off the chain here. The next download is Good Loving by Ludacris and Miguel, okay? You could be this type of person that just wants some good loving in this energy, okay? It says, I need some real good loving because I'm troubled, because I am troubled by the things I seen. Ain't nobody been around loving on me in this energy. You could feel like this, okay? You could feel like no one was around loving on you. You could have been abandoned in this energy, okay? Spirit wants you to know that they adore you in this energy, okay? And they just want you to let them, they, Most High just want you to let him love you in this energy, okay? So let's get in this tea, y'all. All right, because Spirit keep warning us that there's something that's coming in that's very shocking. Okay, Spirit wants you to know there was a very jealous. Spirit wants you to know these people was very jealous of how much your real father loved you. So they could have thought that this person loved you more than them. Okay, this family. Your father could have been a big boss, okay? Or your father could have been a con artist. I did say father figure, okay? This could not be your real parent, okay? Your real father here loves you in this energy. This person wasn't a fucking con artist, okay? Take that message how you want to fucking resonate, okay? It's something about divorce here. Okay. The first card I got out was divorce. Okay. You could be experiencing a breakup, okay, a separation. You could be distancing yourself from someone in this energy, okay? It's something about pregnancy here, okay? You could be pregnant, you could be expecting, or you could just be fertile in this energy, okay? You could be birthing something in this energy, okay? It's something significant about you moving on in this energy, okay? You could be moving on from folks, you could be moving on from people, you can be anything, okay? It says something is unavailable. It's a waste of time. It's over with, okay? So if you was looking for any clarity, Spirit is saying things are unavailable. It's a waste of time. This shit is over with, okay? So please be cautious in this energy, all right? Be mindful, okay? Because you about to find out more information, all right? And don't overwork yourself in this energy because some things are not meant for you to know just right now, okay? We got let it go, all right? You could be seeing butterflies, okay? Spirit is saying make room for the new, okay? A new beginning is on its way, okay? To you right now in this energy, okay? So let things go. Release doubts, release fears in this energy, okay? Because somebody want commitment, okay? Something significant about a ring, okay? Somebody in your energy feel like things are getting serious between you two, okay? This person is somewhere manifesting, or maybe you are manifesting this person in this energy. Spirit is saying, tell the universe exactly what you want in this energy. I feel like your wish is about to be granted. I can see someone having a birthday, the candles lit. Spirit is saying, make a wish, blow out the candles. Okay? Make a wish in this energy, okay? Because something shocking is fucking coming in, okay? And Spirit wants you to know that your wishes are about to be granted after you get this truth, okay? Because there could have been someone that was in the middle, okay? You could have someone else that's in your energy, all right? This someone else that's in the middle, someone is trying to sabotage this commitment that's coming in for you, okay? They don't want to see you happy, all right? But Spirit is saying your guardian is here. Your ancestors are here, okay? A lost loved one is watching over you in this energy. I keep picking that up so strong. Okay, you could be getting possessed by your ancestor in this energy. Okay, they coming in to make sure that you get what you got coming in this energy. Okay, they not playing. They just not. Okay, you could be this air sign. All right, we got Gemini, we got Libra, and we got Aquarius. Okay, Spirit wants you to know whatever you prayed for, whatever your wish was when it came to an individual, they'll be back in this energy, okay? Expect some kind of letter, expect some kind of text message, expect some kind of communication here, okay? Expect to hear from this person very soon, okay? It's something significant about a love spell, okay? This person could have been in a love spell, all right? They could have been bewitched. They could have had to face a lot of challenges in this energy, okay? this was not easy for this person. They could have had to break free from some kind of type of spell work, all right? But this person is somewhere making a decision, okay? They deciding to work on their inner healing, okay? We got pet out here, okay? You can have a pet, okay? This person could have a pet. It's something about you getting a new pet, okay? Or giving the current pet you have right now love, okay? Because this pet could be experiencing some kind of health issues, okay? Or a health issue could arise when it comes to a pet in this energy, okay? This person who's possibly getting a divorce or experiencing some kind of type of breakup, they can look at you and they looking at you in this abundant type of energy, okay? You could definitely be so fertile in this energy, okay? This person wants to move on, okay? This person want to manifest a new life with you, okay? But spirit is saying be mindful, okay? Because there's some people that's in your energy, they don't want to let things go. Okay, they don't want to let shit go. They don't want to see this commitment come in for you, okay? And that's why your ancestors are here. They saying go with the flow here. Just go with the flow here, okay? Because your loved one is saying whoever they bringing in, they could be different, but they could be the same, okay? Y'all can have the same goals. Y'all could have went through the same experiences, okay? They could have been a Matilda, okay? They parents could have neglected them. They parents could have abandoned them. Their parents could have been fucking scam artists. And they could have got bullied throughout their life. They could have had a fucking karmic ass auntie who was very abusive in this energy, okay? Thank you so much, my collective. I love you guys, okay? Thank you. Thank you so much. I just woke up like this, okay? It says, you may be suffering, but things are getting better, okay? Remember, you are very protected in this energy, okay? You might be going through some shit. We all going through it in this energy. But Spirit is saying things are going to get better, okay? Remember that. Because we're creating our own love story here. We're creating our own love life, okay? You could have been a type of individual who used to like watching cartoons and watching movies about fairy tales and shit like that and put yourself there. Okay, you imagine your imagination could be running wild in this energy, okay? Because it's something about wanting the world to see you broken, but God is about to fix you in this energy, okay? Some people that's in your energy that did not want to let you go, they wanted the confirmation. Some people that didn't want to let you go in this energy, okay? Because remember, you was weird, but people still wanted to be in your fucking energy, right? You was different. You was all this and that they tried to say, but they still wanted to be in your energy. Because your energy could rub off on people. People could live off your energy, okay? You could be the power supply to this karmic ass family, okay? Because they ain't got no light. They full of darkness, all right? Spirit is saying these people wanted the world to see you broken, okay? But God is getting ready to fix you in this energy, okay? I need people to type in believer here, okay? You need to type believer in my comments, okay? Are you the 144 who's watching me? Do you believe? Okay? Do you have faith in this energy? Okay? Because people could have put false labels on you. But God is about to fix you in this energy, all right? It says a lot of people are angry and mad because of the person who loves you in this energy. They mad because the Most High love you. They mad because people who are irrelevant in your life, they love you in this energy. These are a whole bunch of people that did not love you in this energy, okay? Please watch that movie Matilda and you'll understand exactly where I'm going at. with this energy, okay? So Spirit is saying there's a gift on the way for you, okay? This gift can be signed, sealed, and delivered in this energy, whatever you want. Make your wish, okay? I see your birthday cake. I see the candle. Blow out the candle and make a fucking wish, okay? Because this is the time for you to manifest in this energy, and you can have whatever you want. You can have whatever you like in this energy, okay? Because somebody behind the scenes, they raising their vibrations to match yours. You guys could be different, but the same. This person could be somewhere feeling like Ludacris and Miguel, okay? They want some good loving. You could be wanting some good loving, okay? You could be tired, all right, of people not loving you in this energy, okay? It says, I need some real good loving, okay? Because I'm troubled by the things I seen. You could have been through a lot. You could have seen a lot. You could have been through a lot. And ain't nobody that was around you was loving on you, okay? So God want to show you how much they adore you, okay? Because they bringing someone in this energy that's raising your vibration, that's raising their vibrations, okay? And this is the gift, baby. This is gonna be that gift that's signed, sealed, and fucking delivered in this energy. This person might show up. This person might pop up, okay? This person wants to show you and the world, okay, how God is about to fix you in this energy, okay? We got a divine masculine here, okay? You could be this divine masculine, all right? Spirit wants you to know to be mindful, okay, in this energy. There is a caution, okay? Someone you left want to come back and eat off your table. Don't let this person come back and eat off your table. Divine masculine, okay? There's a gold digger that's in the energy. This bitch want to eat off your plate, okay? But this is someone you left. Leave their ass where they at in this energy, okay? Because remember, you Matilda. All right? You was born into a fucking family that was greedy, that was money hungry, and they overlooked you. They abandoned you. They abused you. They set up false traps for you. Okay? They're about to be exposed as liars in this energy. Okay? They nose is growing by the fucking minute. Okay? Because they could have put you under this love spell with someone else. All right? But you could be somewhere manifesting because you want a cycle to be fucking over in this energy. You done with dealing with a karmic ass woman. You want a divine. Ain't nothing wrong with it. So you somewhere facing challenges, okay? You trying to make way for a vacation here. You need a vacation, my masculine. You need a vacation. It's something about packing your bags and going in this energy, okay? Because this bitch ain't nothing but a gold digger. Don't go back. Don't go back on repeat, okay? You know you're in need of this good loving. Get you a divine feminine, okay? This relationship could have been nothing but about sexuality. This person could have a lot of kiki ways, okay? This person could have been facing some kind of sex addictions, all right? Spirit is saying go with the flow in this energy, okay? Give yourself time here. And I'm just speaking to my divine masculine. Give yourself time to fucking grow in this energy. You could have been a type of person that always stayed in and out of a relationship. You could have been a type of player that always wanted to be with different women and shit. Spirit is saying take time, okay, to grow in this energy. Release yourself from this gold digger. It's time for you to be patient in this energy because God got someone coming in for you in this energy, okay? And time could be very significant because this person could be running out of time. They don't want to keep waiting for your ass. Because this person actually could have been patient, okay, while you still somewhere trying to raise your vibration to match theirs in this energy, okay? Release what's holding you is what I heard, okay? This gold digger gonna forever spy on you. They gonna forever want to watch you. They gonna forever want to be in your energy because you lit. It's not even about you, it's your energy, okay? Which you could be giving this bitch through sex. When you lay down with this gold digger, she can be getting your energy, okay? Protect your energy. In this energy, you done went through a lot of shit with these challenges, okay? You could have been surrounded by a lot of narcissist people, okay? That was in your energy, okay? They didn't want to see you grow. These could have been a type of people that was so full of themselves, okay? Spirit is saying yes, okay? Whatever it is you want right now. Luck is on your side. Whatever you've been thinking, been feeling, luck is on your side, okay? If you want this divine, please manifest it, okay? Have faith. Make ways to line yourself up so you can match this person vibration, okay? Because somebody want a fucking date night, okay? They been patient. They been waiting. They want a date night. They want a vacation, okay? Spirit is saying divine masculines, open up your fucking heart and wake up, okay? I keep hearing wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Get up, cash your checks and come on. Okay? So go get your checks and cash that shit. Okay? Because it's about to be the first of the month and somebody is not having no more patience. Okay? Because they feeling like it's some confusion there. They could have been waiting on some kind of type of communication. All right. They could even be expecting to be moving in this energy, okay, to another house. They want a honeymoon, okay? When it comes to a fucking fire sign, you could be an Aries, you could be a Leo, you could be a Sagittarius in this energy, okay? That was a side note for my divine masculine. All right. Spirit wants you to know this woman is somewhere throwing these rocks and they hiding their hands in this energy, okay? But this person's about to get ready to be made shocked of, okay? I'm sorry. This person is about to be ready. It says will be shocked and made fool of, okay? So this person is about to be shocked as well. They about to be made a fool of, okay? Because this person was so much very jealous of you, okay? Spirit is saying go with the flow here, okay? Because your ancestors are here, okay? Somebody in your energy that you left, okay, they want to come back and eat at your table. And you might not be aware, okay, but this definitely was a love spell, okay? This bitch could have tried to put you through a love spell. She could be feeding you this shit. She could be chanting this shit. Like, just be mindful. It's not love, okay? Spirit is trying to say luck is definitely on your side, okay? If you really want something good coming in and line up to your highest good, you got to release what the fuck is holding you, okay? Because somebody out here want commitment with you, okay? Because they love you in this energy, all right? Not someone else. You know who this person is. Whoever comes to your mind, that's the person who loves you, okay? Spirit said you may be suffering things. I mean, you may be suffering, but things are about to get better. Remember that, okay? People in this world could have wanted to see you broken, okay? But God is getting ready to fix you in this energy, okay? A lot of people could be angry, okay? They could be mad because of the person who loves you in this energy. This could be a player. This could be somebody everybody wants, okay? Spirit is saying raise your vibration up, okay? Because there's someone that's different but the same that's in your energy, okay? And they adore you. They want some good loving. They been patient. They could be celibate in this energy, okay? please hit that like button. I know y'all like my pop my shit, baby. Hit that like button, okay, and subscribe to your girl channel. Cause now we about to get some real tea, okay? Cause it's something about my collector's been feeling sad. I've been feeling like crying. I can't sleep at night. Something's going on, okay? Spirit is saying it's just something that's shocking that's about to come out for you. Okay, you about to realize how this karmic ass family was so jealous when it came to you. Okay, because you're the chosen one. These people are not chosen. Okay, these are con artists. Okay, remember Matilda, stay on the track. Okay, Spirit is saying every tear that you cried will not be wasted. The Most High is about to show up on your behalf. Okay. We got an earth sign here. We got a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. You could be watching me. Because somebody's about to be made a fucking fool in this energy for playing with you. In this energy, okay? This person could be an Aquarius. I did say Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? This person could be about to be made a fool of, okay? Every tear that you cried would not be wasted. The Most High has shown up. Somebody's in court, okay? Somebody's having some kind of court situation, okay? Spirit is saying there's an ex here, okay? This ex is definitely still watching you, okay? They can be watching you on social media, Facebook, Instagram, we got YouTube. This person is invested in you. They can't stop watching you. You could have ghosted this person, but they still can't stop watching you in this energy, okay? You could have gave this person the cold shoulder, but they walked away, but they still somewhere in your fucking energy watching you. This could be that gold digger, okay? This person is invested in you, okay? They don't want to see you go. They can know that you the spiritualist, okay? You lit. You lit in this motherfucker. What's next? That's right. Don't throw no goddamn rocks at me and hide your head. Okay? Expose yourself. Make yourself be known. Own up to what the fuck you doing in this energy. Okay? Stand on business in your energy. Okay? You could be the spiritualist. You can either get some more crystals or get you some crystals. Okay? I can see you having a crystal necklace. Maybe you should invest in that. Okay? Connect with the throat or the heart chakra. Damn, this Aquarius want to make themselves so fucking irrelevant. I don't know who this is, okay? This could be that person or this could be that copycat. This could be any goddamn body. It could be a family member, whoever the hell this is. They jealous, okay? They big man. They been watching you. This could be their ex, okay? They could have Aquarius placements, okay? Yeah. You got a karmic ass friend that came up against you, okay? You could have considered somebody was your friend, okay? Remember when I told you that you are weird in this energy, but people still want to fucking be in your energy, okay? You knew this was a karmic friend, okay? You have to know who this person is that's in your energy, okay? This is a karmic friend that came up against you because you're weird, remember? They don't understand you're spiritualist in this energy, okay? But this friend is somewhere sitting here watching you. They could be watching you on YouTube and shit. They don't understand you. This shit is some weird type fucking energy, okay? You attract people, baby, in this energy. You can get whatever you want in this energy. You're attracting karmic friends and shit, karmic siblings, karmic families, okay? We about to get the tea. We lit. We lit this morning, okay? Because somebody's under some kind of legal investigation. This karmic friend confirmation, okay? Because this karmic friend could have did something to you, okay? This person was very jealous, all right? Spirit wants you to know every tear that you cried would not be wasted. The Most High is about to show up for you in this energy, okay? So we got a detective here. They could have did a background check. You could have private eyes that's watching you and this person, okay? It's something about local here, all right? Your local police department could be watching, okay? Somebody's definitely about to be found guilty in this energy. They about to get arrested. You see that person in jail? Either this could be spiritual jail or this could be real jail, okay? But somebody about to get locked the fuck up. I hear locked up. They won't let me out. This person could be locked up, okay? Because something about this person committing some kind of perjury on the court, okay? They are found out as a big ass liar, okay? It's something about this person went wrong in the system, okay? It's something about a judge here. It's something about a trial, jury, okay? The jury could have found out that this person committed some kind of perjury. They lied under oath. They found out to be a big ass fucking liar in this energy, okay? You could have had a court situation with this individual, okay? And you could have possibly got legally incarcerated, okay, for a crime you didn't commit, okay, behind this karmic ass friend, okay? Now things has backfired because they find out that this motherfucker is a liar and they committed perjury and they will be going to jail. They guilty. That's the legal investigation, okay? That's what's going on, all right? Because somebody had private eyes, okay? Didn't I say you had a secret helper? Somebody secretly is helping you in this energy, okay? Matilda, okay? God is always everywhere, okay? That's why you got to be mindful for what you do to people in this energy, okay? Because this person somewhere could be watching your money. They could have stole from you. All right. This could have been the type of person that like to watch your finances. Okay. They want to know how much you making, what you're bringing home, and then sit around and be mad about it. You see that angry bird? I mean, be so fucking mad about it. I love you too, my collectors. Good morning. Good morning. It's a beautiful day. They say the early bird gets the worm, y'all. So let's get this worm. Can I feed you this morning? Huh? Can I feed your soul and your body and your mind in this energy? Okay, good morning. Oh, I love your butterfly. Yes. This person could be anywhere from 30 to 40 years old. Be mindful of this karmic ass friend. Okay, they could be somewhere in their 30s. They could be 40 years old. They watching your finances. They could be trying to set you up. They could be wanting to rob you. In this fucking energy, Spirit saying just go with the flow of things. Okay? Because this person try to come to you, they going to have an accident. A real big one. In this energy, okay? They could get injury. They can get harmed. Okay? Because God is literally putting things to block these people out of your energy. Confirmation. This person could be trying to race to catch you. God putting a car in front of the other car, like it's gonna be an accident. If this person, this karmic ass friend, try to come against you or try to come to you in this energy, they're blocked. They're blocked. I mean, they've been trying to do spell work. They trying to do anything and everything they can to get out of this situation because they about to be found guilty for a crime that they committed, which is perjury. Okay, they could have lied on your name. This was the type of person who liked to throw rocks and hide their hands in this energy, okay? Spirit saying no worries because every tear you cried will not be wasted, okay? The Most High is here and they showing up, okay? This person could have had you in a third party. You could have found out this person was cheating. Okay, I keep hearing the upper room. Okay, this person could have cheated like right there. Like he didn't go forward with it, or she didn't go forward with it. She was cheating in the upper room or some shit. I don't know. I heard that. I don't know. Okay, but this person could have had you in a third party. They could have been a player. All right, they could have been full of tricks. All right, they definitely stabbed you in the back. Okay, and these police department, this detective, they know about a third party. Okay, this third party could have been a karmic friend. Okay. It don't necessarily have to be a side piece. Because I was about to say the damn gold digger, but it don't necessarily have to be the gold digger this time, okay? This fucking karmic ass friend could have been wearing a mask and full of tricks, okay? You were sleeping with the enemy and they still watching you, okay? This person could have a whole bunch of coven ties. They could be in some kind of group, Bloods, gang, Crips, GD, folks. Um, yeah, they could be a group affiliated, gang affiliated, okay? They like to go to the practitioner, okay? They could be getting help from this fucking group, okay? Or they could have been getting help from this fucking group, okay? But there's a detective here that's watching, okay? These people could be a part of the Masons or the Eastern Stars, okay? They watching your money. They think you sitting on the bag here. They want to frame you now. Confirmation. They out here, they want to frame you now. You in your bag. You somewhere unbothered because you doing your Matilda shit. You like to be by yourself. You okay with yourself. Okay. But this person want to drag you in a situation. Okay. They want to frame you. They want to put the blame on you. Okay. Because they committed perjury. This shit is so deeper than Nino Brown. I hear New Jack City. Somebody could be from New York that's watching me. Okay. This person could remind you of a Nino Brown. Okay. From New Jack City. Okay. This person could have did anything, would have killed anybody to get to the top. Okay. They could have sold their soul. They could have been gang affiliated, okay? You could have possibly was about to marry this person, okay? This person could have tried to offer some kind of marriage to you. They wanted you to be a part of this coven ties, so they won't be found out committing perjury in this energy, okay? It's a cover up. It's a fucking cover up, okay? We got an Aries, okay? Somebody could be an Aries in this energy, okay? This shit is crazy, okay? You a divine feminine. You a divine masculine. You ain't fucking with none of this shit here, okay? You could be called to court, okay? There could be a court that's about to be involved with you, okay? Because they about to find out how this person committed perjury in the courts, okay? And they tried to include you. They tried to frame you, but it ain't no fun when your homies can't have. Nah, just playing. It says ain't no fun when a rabbit got that good. I don't know why every time I get this card, y'all, I be thinking about Tupac and how he was like, ain't no fun when a homie can't have. Nah. This person is mad because they can't have you. They mad because they can't be with you, okay? And they going so goddamn far in this energy. I think they need to let it go, okay? It sounds like another TKO in this energy, okay? Somebody could be 50 to 60 years old also in this energy, this old person. This could be them parents, okay? They could be some con orders. They could be some scam orders. I'm airing out all the tea, okay? So hit that like button. Okay. We got somebody 50 and 60 years old. Okay. This could have been a scorned love. All right. This could have been that parent. Okay. This could have been a mother figure. I'm seeing a lady here. Okay. This person could have been very materialistic. They could have overlooked you. Okay. They had you cooking breakfast at an early age. I mean, you was taking care of yourself as an early age. Okay. Because this person wasn't worried about how you fed yourself. This person wasn't worried about how you clothed yourself. You learned all this shit on your own. While this person was busy being materialistic, you could have been somewhere reading a book, learning how to be a scholar, learning how to communicate with other people because you could be a teacher. Okay? You could have grew up with a speech impairment. You could stutter. That's because somebody wanted you to shut the fuck up. They didn't want you to talk in this energy, okay? But yeah, this could have been the scorn love, okay? They could have been full of drama, okay? Your mama or your parent, your mother figure, your father figure, take it, whoever this is that's 50, 60 years old, that's in your energy. They did a lot of plotting and fucking scheming, okay? And they want to get revengeful because you could be part of this royal lineage, okay? You chosen out here. Remember that. Spirit has crowned you already. You chosen. You chosen in this energy and they want to get mad. Okay? Spirit is saying you was born into a family of greedy people. Okay? You was Matilda. And every tear that you cried will not be wasted. The Most High is showing up for you in this energy. They mad because you won't be part of their gang. This could have been a type of family that wanted you to believe into what they go with. They could have been Jehovah Witness, so they wanted you to be Jehovah Witness. They could have been a Christian, so they wanted you to be a Christian, but you are a spiritualist. That's who you are. That's what God made you. It is what it is at that point. Okay? You have your own journey to walk. Can't nobody else walk this shit but you in this energy, okay? Because you're royal out here. You got royal DNA. You got royal blood, okay? Yeah. This karmic ass family is mad because plans are failing for them in this energy. People are finding out how these was a whole bunch of money hungry people that abandoned you, okay? That possibly could have took something from you in this energy, okay? Things are not working out how they planned it to be. Okay, there's a detour. Shit could be under construction. God has his work helmet on. Okay, I can see. Y'all let me stop. Okay, I can see God with a goddamn hard hat on. Okay, hold on, y'all. Working hard. That's my son calling me from school. I'm trying not to ignore him. Okay. I have to hurry up in this live. Okay. Can y'all still hear me? I hope y'all can still hear me. If he keep blowing my phone up, I'm gonna have to end this message. Okay. But we'll be back. Cause my child come first. Okay. I love doing my readings. I love y'all, but my kids is my heart. They all I got in this world. Okay. They my real power. That's why people be trying to attack your kids because they your real power out here. They chosen just like you. They got gifts just like you. In this energy, Spirit is saying, don't worry because the plan failed. Okay, if your kids out here being spiritually attacked, God is saying this plan has failed. Okay, these folks gonna have to take a whole nother detour. Okay, because shit is being unconstruction. Unconstruct. Can't you get my word out, y'all? Yeah, that's my son. I love you boys. Are y'all still here with me? I had to get that phone call. I'm so sorry, okay? Y'all please forgive me, okay? This shit going, okay? Your kids could be chosen, all right? They could be stars. They could be star seeds, okay? Spirit is saying your children are very authentic, okay? And that's why they keep being attacked because they feel like if these people has went so far where they feel like if they can't touch you, they trying to touch your kids, okay? Because your kids could have natural gifts in this energy. Okay, I love this shit. Somebody in need of an emergency, okay? It's about to be called, okay? Because somebody in your energy could be fighting. They could be having a lot of altercations. People could be viewing this person as like they need help in this energy. Okay. There could be a woman police that could be significant. You could be hearing a lot of sirens. That could be significant. You could be seeing a lot of helicopters. That could be significant. When you hear these sirens, that person that's getting arrested in this energy. Okay, they somewhere having an altercation. They're angry, they're bitter, they know they did you wrong. Okay, and now they trying to fucking snap out. They having a lot of altercations. Okay, this type of person that came against your fucking kids, so you know they getting it. Something could be happening to their child in this energy. Okay. Yeah. Spirit keeps saying there's a new addition, okay, to the family, okay? You could be pregnant, you could be expecting, but if you're not expecting, this is going to happen in the near future, okay? You're going to have a new addition to the family, okay? Because you this divine feminine, Okay? You could be somewhere saying, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the motherfucking gun. Pow, 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 pow. In this energy, okay? I'm lit. I'm lit, y'all. I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all brought y'all cups. I'm fired up in this energy. Dogs could definitely be significant. Somebody got dogs. Okay, you or your person, or this person has dogs. This person wanted to frame you. They wanted to point the finger at you. They wanted to make you look bad out here in this energy, okay? But all the time they had a third party. They was out here being a player, okay? This was a type of person that did anything for clout, okay? There's a baby daddy that's using your identification, all right? Be mindful of this motherfucker. Okay, this person could have stole your credit card. They could have put business in your name. Okay, this was somebody that you was around. Okay, I'm talking about you could have been in a relationship up to 10 years. Okay, this person had a long time to fucking plot on you in this energy. Okay, but you, Matilda, remember this. You were Matilda. Okay, tap into your superpowers. All right. And you gonna solve your home case in this energy. Because this person had a fucking mental disability, okay? They had no reason to come for you in this energy at all. Because you spiritual, you love him, okay? You already know who you are. You the empress, you the emperor. Spirit is saying, show the people your real power, okay? This is why they should have been cautious in your energy, okay? Because you could be very authentic. You can have natural gifts. You are very chosen in this energy, okay? Something significant about a Leo, okay? They can live by a cemetery. Something significant about a cemetery with a Leo, okay? What's next? It says a whole family is involved in kidnapping, okay? There's a family here that's involved with kidnapping, okay? It says God is showing up as you, okay? God has removed you out the equation. You are not yourself. If you think this is you in this energy in 2026, you got life fucked up. That's God. God is in you. God is bringing this case down for you, okay? Because somebody could have robbed you, okay? It says a robbery took place. You could have been robbed, okay? It's something about you making the news, okay? That's only the fucking beginning. Because God is showing up on your behalf, okay? They had no reason to come up against you, okay? You could have moved away from these family members, okay? Because remember, Matilda, they was running off because they committed scams and they left the damn baby with the teacher, okay? You had a secret helper, all right? Somebody could have paid a judge to manipulate you in court, okay? Manipulate a court case is what happened. They could have bribed the judge to make things go in their favor. We got coffee. Somebody could like drinking coffee. Your ancestors could like drinking coffee. They could be saying, get you a cup of fucking coffee. Okay, we got Crystal here. Somebody's name could be Crystal. All right. It says, wanted to be you so bad. This could be your copycat. We got dogs out here again. We got a small child here. Okay, who's this small child, sweet? You could have been this small child. You this small child. You never grew up. Okay, you could have been a type of person that felt like you didn't have much of a childhood because you always had to be grown. You always had to be adored. You always had to focus on feeding yourself, working. Like you had to start working at a young age, is who I'm talking about in this energy, okay? Y'all hit that like button, okay? Don't forget to fucking subscribe to your girl channel in this energy because I'm giving you some tea here, okay? Get ready to pack your fucking bags in this energy, okay? You about to get ready to relocate. God said they about to take you away from this kind of energy, okay? So be prepared to be packing your bags. Just go with the flow in this fucking energy, okay? Because something shocking is coming in this energy, okay? Somebody paid a judge to manipulate a court case, okay? Spirit is saying making the news is only the beginning, okay? Because a lot of people was about to be found guilty for committing perjury, confirmation, and they tried to frame you. They manipulated the judge, okay? You gave these people no reason to come to you, come for you is why they getting fucked up. Okay, somebody could live in the north. I said New York. New York in the house. I walk by every day talking. I'm trying to get that song. Somebody could have really just been into you. Okay. They tried to block your memories here, okay? They knew the truth, but they sat back and said nothing to you, okay? They knew that you had some kind of money that was left for you, okay? That's why this person was very jealous of how much your real father could have loved you, okay? They loved you more. Your father loved you more, so this could be a sibling, okay? This karmic friend could be a sibling, okay? I can't even get it out because they don't want me to talk. Okay? This was a type of person that knew the truth, but they sat back so they could be older than you. Okay? They about to go to jail. We got jail here. Somebody definitely about to be fucking found guilty in this energy. Okay? You see that? Because the police is about to be called. Okay? You need to call the police. You need to make a report. Okay? If you feel like there's some fuckery when it comes to these karmic ass family. You need to do your research. You need to go to the police. And you need to motherfucking get these people arrested in this energy, okay? Just like how they robbed you, you gonna rob them in this energy, okay? Rockabye, baby. Is what I heard from New Jack City. Rockabye, baby. So somebody could have a pookie. Somebody could be out here doing drugs in this energy, okay? Specifically, they got their white shit, okay? Yeah. Somebody out here doing real bad in this energy, okay? They could be trying to collect some kind of evidence and end up dying. I don't know. They could have relapsed and end up overdosing. I have no idea. I get a lot out of New Jack City here in this energy. Something could have took place in New York. Something with North Carolina. Okay. It's all about your spiritual gifts here, okay? It's all about your spiritual gifts. These people wanted your spiritual gifts, okay? And they did anything and everything to try to get it, try to keep you blocked from not using your powers, okay? Spirit is saying you are a Power Ranger. You are. You are a fucking Power Ranger. Choose whether you want to be the pink one, yellow one, red one, green. I don't know. Whatever your color is, okay? Because it's something magical about you. You could like fighting enemies. Okay, you could be a demon slayer in this energy. Okay, you out here on the battlefield. Okay, because you the chosen one of the fucking family. Okay, this shit depends on you in this energy. Okay, you'll never be like them. You was never created to be like them in this energy. Okay, if you ever been connected to a family member and you seen them blowing money and being a show off and shit, that was yours. Okay, that's what they took from you. Wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Get up, cash your checks and come on. They was waiting on that shit. Yeah, that's what they was doing. They was waiting on it. Okay? They wanted to end you so bad so they can collect some kind of type of fucking money, is what I heard. Okay, you been set up in this energy. Okay? Set the fuck up. All right? But there's the undercover cop that has the evidence in this energy. Your secret helper is working in this energy. Okay? They know you. They know these people. These people could have been investigated. Okay? They played the game in your hands in this energy. They did so much, okay, to stop you, to hide you. But in the end, they about to be exposed because time is up for these individuals that keep playing in your energy. Okay? Just go with the flow. Because every tear that you cried, it wasn't wasted, baby. Okay? Because God is about to show up and show out in this fucking energy. Okay, they took my entire shit. My parents left me. I'm not. That's right. That's right. Stand up. You got to be the justice for your new generation. These people are cut the fuck off. You're birthing something in this energy. You're birthing a new generation. Okay, your kids is counting on you. They kids is counting on you. Kids and fucking kids is counting on you. Okay, they knew. Okay, they been under investigated. They knew they was getting under. They knew they been under investigation. Okay, because they said you had a mental disability. That's how they got out of it. Whatever they took from you, they said you had a mental disability, that you was unstable to take care of yourself, you was unstable to handle such amount of money or whatever it is. It's a fucking cover up. Okay? You could have been the black sheep. You didn't know what the fuck was going on behind the scenes. You didn't know that your father left you some. You didn't know a loved one left you something, because these people, they took it and then lied and said, oh, well, she crazy or she have mental disability, creating all these entities for you, making you try to look bad out here. That's why Spirit said the world wanted to see you broken, but God is about to fix you. Spirit said you may be suffering, but things are getting better. Remember, you are fucking protected. Remember, you're chosen. Remember, you're part of 144. This journey don't get easy. It don't get easy, baby. That shit get hard. That's why you need this royal lineage. That's why I'm asking you guys to be my soul tribe. Because I need you just like you need me. We're in this thing called Circle of Life. Okay? I can hear in the night. Okay, let me stop. Somebody falling in love with you, okay? Because they got all eyes on you. Somebody's initials can be R. Okay, this could have been that baby daddy that's in your energy. This person committed perjury on little old you. On little old you. Okay, like why would you want to see your baby mama in jail, kids took it away, you losing your mind? Like why? Who the fuck? Why would you ever want to go back to some shit like that if that's your story? Okay, who want to go back to that shit? Okay. This person could have put you through a lot, all right? They could have put you in solid competition when it came to women or men. You had to look at yourself and question your identity if you was worth enough. Like this is, I gotta hurry up and get my ass up out of this energy, because I be fired up. Okay, because you taking it down the whole group in this energy. Okay, you solving your own case. All right, Spirit is saying don't worry. By you in your long time, you solving your own goddamn case, because your ancestors has possessed you. I keep telling you, you are Matilda. Gothica is significant. That shit is real. You were driving down the road, got in a car accident. Somebody could have thought, you could have thought that you was dead and reborn, is what I heard. Let me tell you a story. So I was driving down in the rain, okay? Tired of shit, but it literally felt like somebody pushed my car, run it off the road into a pole. I ended up breaking 4 ribs. I was fucked up behind this incident. But when I got out of that car, I felt like the old me died. Supposed to have been dead. I wasn't supposed to survive this car accident, by the way. And there's a new me that was born, which is my ancestors. They here to carry you on the journey. You done been through so much. These people been trying to unalive you. They've been trying to kill you your whole entire life. So now you on borrowed time. Now your ancestors are showing up through you. They making sure you get this justice this lifetime in this energy. Because somebody, the higher ups know. Okay? These higher ups already know about you. Your parents could have had you through this MK Ultra experiment. My hands itching. Somebody got some money coming? Make sure y'all send me some. Okay? Bless you, girl. I love y'all. Somebody got some money coming in. Ain't no little money. It's going to be some big money. All right? I'm going and show God appreciation early, okay? Because these people was mad because everything you touch I mean, somebody in your energy was mad because every man they touch leaves them, okay? Somebody could be a Jezebel, okay? They was mad because every man that they touch leaves them, okay? They could have been a black widow, okay? This could be that evil stepmother. This could be that evil stepsister, okay? They was mad because your daddy left them. Your daddy could have chose you. He loved you more. In this energy. This is a bitter Betty, y'all, okay? A bitter Karen here. Okay? Spirit is saying you may be suffering, but things are getting better. Remember that, okay? It says they have to give you your shit back, okay? It's time's up for these people. Whatever was left to you, it could have been a property. It could have been a deed. Somebody could have had you on life insurance. They could have got power attorney over you. It's some kind of fuckery in this energy is why I'm asking you to do your research. Okay? Yeah, they some fucking vultures. No, they some crabs. Bottom of the barrel crabs. You clamming up and they keep trying to pull your ass down in this energy. Okay? That's why they stalking you. This is why people about to be facing a whole bunch of RICO charges because these people still stalking you. They still gang stalking you. That's why your phone keep glitching. That's why your lights be flickering. Whatever supernatural shit you done been through, it's because of these folks, okay? That's why they about to face a lot of RICO charges because they went a little bit too far. God said enough is enough. That could be significant. Somebody could be in a situation where enough is enough. You could have been J-Lo. You had to stand up for yourself. You had to defend yourself when it came to an individual, okay? Because this person literally was trying to take you out. You guys could have shared a daughter. You could have shared a child together in this energy, okay? We got the North. We got the South, okay? Somebody working in the North. They working in the South, okay? Something's going on in New York. And something's going on in the South, okay? So many people hate you without a cause, okay? You got to accept this, okay? So many people hate you without a cause, okay? They had no reason to come for you. The only cause that I can see is because you're chosen and they're not. But if they chose to heal themselves, God has grace. They could have been just as chosen. They had the same free will that you had. They had the same 365 that you had in this energy. Okay, you took time out to heal. They sat in a mess. They didn't want to heal. They didn't want to grow. They didn't want to love you. Okay, and that's why God has said, snap into your demon slayer. Okay, get ready to slay these demons. All right, because these people work with a lot of people to come up against you. Okay, but they don't have no fucking receipts in this energy. Okay, they just definitely tried to destiny swap with you. What was left for you, they tried to take from you. They wanted to live your life in your image. Okay, in this energy. Okay, somebody wants to steal your work. This person is somebody that casts a check, okay, with your name on it. It says evil family snake you your whole fucking life, okay? Don't even know how they made you a rich bitch. In this energy, because you kept the faith and God in this energy for you. That's how much they love you, okay? Because you could have had a lot of flaky energy in you, energy around you when it came to these family members, okay? They knew that you was gifted. They tried to kill you. They tried to murder you, all right? In this energy, okay? But the world needs your gifts. The world needs you in this energy. And Spirit is saying, wake up. Wake up, all right? You this star. I know you've been suffering, but things are getting better. Remember, you are protected. Show these people your real power in this energy, okay? Because you chose it. You was never meant to work a 9 to 5. You was never supposed to be a part of the matrix. We were supposed to be above the matrix, okay? Wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Something could be taking place on the first of the month. Okay. Somebody could have been receiving some kind of monthly payments out of an inheritance that was left for you. They don't know they made you into this star. Because you got lights, camera, action, baby. You about to make the news. I ain't lying. When you find out how far these people, do your research. Do your research. Okay? I got James Brown. You could have had parents like that. They somewhere fucking and you hungry. They teased you because you couldn't. I see Jamie Foxx. I see Ray Charles. They could have teased you because you was blind. But not knowing that you had gifts, even though you was blind. Stevie Wonder. We all spiritualists. We all gifted. You understand? You might have had a disability, but your disability was your gift. Take that in. That's some deep shit. You understand? Yeah. I see James Brown. I see Ray Charles. Something significant about Georgia. Okay? People could have created a lot of endings for you. But you made it. You made it. Okay? It says, this truth is about to find you. Receive this message. People gonna continue spying on you. Okay? But God is saying promises are made this lifetime. Everything I say, baby. I don't have to pull these cards out. I don't. I know they gonna resonate. Because God worked through me. We got rainbow energy. Something that you lost, God said, you're getting it back. Okay? Rainbows could be very significant. That's God's sign saying that he's keeping his promise to you. You could have lost a child. You might want this child back. God said you will have a rainbow baby. You might not even be in fertile season. You might thought you couldn't have no more. God is keeping his promise to you. Okay? I get the chills. Because whoever the fuck I'm talking to, they tried to hide it. Okay? They tried to hide you in this energy. Okay? They didn't want you to live the good life. They didn't want you to build generational wealth for your kids. They wanted to keep you stuck. Thinking that you was going to be homeless. Wondering where your next meal was going to come from. Or, they wanted to keep you in a fucking all over the place type of energy. Okay? They did a whole lot of spell work to block your gifts, okay? They did a whole bunch of spell work to try to block your blessings, all right? And that's why the Most High is here to show up, okay? They keep spying on you because they want to say, did the black magic work? Did all her teeth fall out? Did all her hair fall out? Did she lose shit? But then they keep spying and showing up and saying that you still showing up. You weathered the storm in this energy, okay? They should have never played with your ancestors in this energy. Let's get some closing messages, y'all. I love you guys. All right? Always hit that like button. And remember to subscribe to your girl channel, okay? Because we a part of this shit called life together, all right? Let's work on healing. Let's work on loving. Let's work on growing in this energy, okay? Because I wouldn't even consider myself as a tarot reader. That's why my title is Nene Love Readings, okay? Because everything I display to you guys, it comes from my heart. It comes from a higher source. It comes from the higher ups, okay? Like, people look at people that doing tarot as bad, but then how the fuck you got out of that situation? You needed somebody to help you get out of that situation, okay? It don't make no difference what kind of teacher you are. You ain't no different than a preacher, okay? No different. Absolutely not. You're no different than a scientist. Absolutely not. Okay? Anything that's trying to help heal people should never be a fucking label as evil. Okay? It just shouldn't. Let's see what you got coming in, y'all. Miss Matilda. Mr. Matilda. Okay? Let's see what's coming in for y'all, okay? Because Spirit wants you to just go to the flow. Go with the flow in this energy. What is the Spirit that you want the collective to see or know with this? Your pathway is about to be cleared. 35 could be significant, okay? It's something about this pathway for you. It's about to be cleared. You could be seeing butterflies. You could live next to a woods, okay? You see that little light that's coming down. That's God's in you, okay? That's God keeping their promise. You could have had to go down the yellow brick road, click your feet, and then got home in this energy, okay? Because you could have got lost in the sauce. That's what I heard. All the time you was the gift out here, okay? You had gifts. You about to receive one. Because your pathway is cleared in this energy. The number 17 could be significant. You were supposed to get this gift when you were 17 years old, okay? You a trust fund baby for sure. Your father left this for you, okay? You were supposed to receive this gift. You see that? He didn't want you to have to work hard. He wanted to create generation wealth. And this was a mature man, which is your father. Confirmation. A father figure. This could be a granddaddy. It's a father figure that's in your energy. They loved you so much. They left you this gift. And they always watching over you. You see how this man looking? Do this look like a broke man to you? You was so much like your father with the books. He liked it his alone time. He could like to travel. You could have liked to travel. I see this world cord right here. Yeah. People definitely about to go to jail for playing with you in this energy. That rat telling. That rat telling like a motherfucker. Talking about, can I help you with something? But it's too late because these people are already in jail. They want to come speak some kind of truth to you. You could be expecting some kind of phone call from somebody in jail. They about to be exposed as a false person in this energy, okay? After this false person be removed, your pathway will be cleared. You will be receiving the gift. Lovers will come in for you. Love is coming in for you. Love is coming in for you. Since these people worked so hard to try to keep you from being loved, God is about to gift you with this love. This person somewhere out here matching your vibration. They love you. Okay? Because they was created for you in this energy. Okay? Y'all hit that like button. And y'all remember to subscribe to your channel. Okay? Somebody is in concern here. Okay? This could be that person that's part of the police. Okay? They all concerned. This private investigator, this detective, they are concerned when it concerns a mature woman, okay? This is someone that was definitely connected to your father, okay? You got the mature man, the mature woman. This was the evil stepmother. I just keep always fucking saying that. They was mad because your daddy looked at you as the gift. They wanted your gift. So they create a lot of endings for you. Okay? And that's why God is about to bless you with a union. Y'all gonna make your own wealth. Y'all gonna have wealth, generation wealth going forever. Okay? It's gonna be an overflow. Okay? Just keep going with the flow. People about to be mad because this plan out here failed. It didn't work out the way they wanted it to. It didn't. They about to see you are 144. You are royal lineage. It's important for you to be here, okay? You will not be moved. Be in expectations, baby, okay? You about to receive this message. Spirit saying you're going to relocate. There's a journey for you. Your daddy left you a home. It's up to you if you want it. Confirmation. This shit gonna be in the distance from you. Okay? Because these people gonna have to give you your money back. Confirmation. They have to give you your shit back. They so bad. They so mad. Okay? They thought they got rid of you. Okay? They on the run. They some con artists. They time been up. It's been up. You don't fuck with these people. You don't give a fuck. You just don't. Love don't live here anymore. Mm-mm. You abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. Because they didn't love you. They didn't know if they worked with you, you would have gave them some. You would have created a generation wealth. You don't worship money. You go to work, you do your 9 to 5, and then you go home. It became normal for you to work so fucking hard. You didn't understand why you a hard worker because you was never meant to work. You're a king. You a queen in this bitch. Talk about humbling. You very humbling. Okay? Oh my God, that's so crazy. So this person that's coming in your energy, they can have a lot of money, but they don't look it. They don't show it. They can be wealthy as a motherfucker. Okay, this is the type of person that got a lot of money in the bank, but still got, just regular clothes on. Just a regular old regular. Because you don't worship money. You worship your family. You worship your love. You worship what loves you. Okay? If that makes sense. Let's get some closing tea. You was never created to fit in with these people. If you find out what they did to you, you wouldn't did this to nobody. You ain't trying to hurt nobody. But you done been through too much. You been hurt. So why be a hurt person that hurt others in this energy? It don't make sense. It just doesn't. It doesn't, y'all. We got to clean up what we mess up. Let's start our life all over again. Okay? Somebody somewhere want to send you some kind of text message. They want to reach out to you. Okay? This could be a daughter. This daughter want to reach out to you. She's starting to develop. Okay? You can have a daughter that's a preteen. Okay? She stays on the phone a lot. She ain't paying attention to school. You see? All right? You a message. Pray for your children. They been spiritually attacked in this energy, okay? They energy could be feeling drained because you been feeling drained because people been trying to fucking drain you, okay? Just like how you or your kids going through the same thing because they're Matilda. It's passed down. Spirit is saying burn bridges when it comes to certain people, okay? Because they was wearing shades. They were hiding. They was hiding so good. You know how they say the eyes is the window of the soul? They didn't want you to see them. Burn these bridges. It's not even about closure in this energy, okay? Somebody could be burning something. They could be burning in your house that was left to you. They want to vandalize it. They want to destroy it. They don't want you to have it in this energy, but Spirit is saying just go with the flow. Okay? Just go with the flow. No worries. Because what breaks you made you in this energy. Okay? We got secret affair in reverse, okay? Somebody was having a secret affair, but now it's in reverse. All right? What's this secret affair, Spirit? This person want to do the work, okay? So somebody in your energy that was a secret lover of yours, y'all could have had a secret affair. They doing the work. They want to match your vibration in this energy, okay? They don't want it to be a secret no more. They realize that they love you. They love cuddle time. It's something about when you guys are laying together. They love that shit. You could have been with this person. You could have been a secret affair. All right? Because something about you could have been lit. You could have been a party person. You could have been a party girl. You could have been a party man. Okay? Either or, you were single, independent, doing your own thing. It's something about music here. We could have a DJ. Somebody likes to play music. Okay? Hmm. You could like to wear necklaces. You could like to wear color hair. Okay? Your hair could be blue. Who I'm talking to, I see purple. I see pink. I see blonde. I see green. You could like to wear a lot of color in your hair. Spirit is saying you're about to expect this wedding date. Somebody wants to court you. Okay? This could have been someone you could have partied with. Y'all could like to go out. Okay? Spirit is saying burn these bridges. Okay? Because this shit is coming in for you. There's a wedding could be going on, okay? People about to find out how you were so misunderstood. You meant well, but they felt like you was misunderstood. You could have felt like you was misunderstood. You could have felt like you didn't know where your place was, okay? You could have had a lot of secret affairs, but you doing the work. You trying to clean up what you mess up in this energy, okay? What's next, Spirit? Anything else? Give me one more. Thank you. Give me just one more, Lord. And we keep sending this money in your energy, okay? You getting this back. Whatever these people took for you, you getting it all back. They don't know they just made you a rich bitch in this energy, okay? You happy. Your future, what lies in your future is happiness. That's why spirits say every tear that you cry will not be wasted, okay? Because the Most High is here and they have showed up on your behalf, okay? Expect this court date, baby. You gonna win. Expect that court date. Do your fucking research. Do it. Go home and be like, Mom, can I get a DNA test? Daddy, can I get a DNA test? See how the fuck these people react. They gonna know you woke up. They gonna know you been watching me. They gonna know something is off. You have to be mindful. Don't go do that. Just sneak a glass and go take it and get a DNA test. Sneak a cigarette because you know they smoking and go take it and get a DNA test. Find your own way to solve your own case. Okay? Because this is for me. I claim it. 111. I claim this shit. Okay? Because I know I'm Matilda. I remember flipping them pancakes. I remember having to wash my own ass, brush my own teeth. I learned how to do my hair because I was doing it so goddamn much. You understand me? I had to, what? I could have pulled my hair out a couple of times. Shit, putting all that glue in there. I figured it out. These people didn't want you to figure it out. But you did, my collective. Go do your research. I ain't lying. You probably got all kinds of shit waiting for you. Okay? Because these people, they have no good intentions. So in the end of the day, you're going to be this rich bitch. Okay? Because you got a court date. You got some kind of trouble ass past here. This is how these people wanted you to look. This is how they wanted you to feel. This is how they wanted you to look. Okay? You could be a fire sign. There could be a fire sign that was a troubled sibling, a troubled past, okay, person. You used to heal, baby, while you wanted a clean slate. So, yeah, do y'all research, okay? Find out where the fuck you come from, okay? Because people was doing a lot of MK Ultras. They trying to say you had mental disability. Somebody could have a power of attorney over you, okay? And you don't even know about it. They've been collecting money and collecting money and collecting money because they went to court and lied and said, hey, she had a mental disability or he had a mental disability. They not able or capable to handle that kind of money. And all the whole time you working hard out here in these streets. These were some heartless people. Mm, mm, mm. Well, I hope y'all got that download, okay? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all subscribe to your girl, okay? Let me get y'all some closing cosmic messages, okay? What spirit wants you to know at this time. That popped out. It says, stop pushing against what is. Align and move yourself, okay? Stop trying to force things to make sense. Because some shit might not make sense, okay? That's why Spirit said it's not meant for you to know everything now, okay? And it says, stop caring about what they think, okay? Stop caring about what other people think and how they feel about you. Be your authentic self. They can talk shit all they want to, but they want to be in your energy. That's why I keep pulling it. When they get out my energy, we won't pull this shit no more, but they still here. Okay? Spirit is saying look around for signs. Okay? The universe is speaking to you. Okay? You could be seeing a lot of angel numbers. You could be seeing 555, 444, 222, 8999. Okay? Those are the signs that you are on the right path. Okay? Your angels are here to remind you that you're on the right path. The universe is ready to work with you in this energy, okay? It says someone is in need of your love and offer it to them. Like, you could be so independent. Like, it's not that your heart is closed off, but it's like you so independent and you trust yourself so much. You could be closed off. Spirit wants you to open up your heart, okay? Because somebody want to offer it to you, okay? They want to make an offer, but they feel like you hard, and so they could be finding ways to light you up in this energy, okay? They want to make you happy, okay? So Spirit is saying lighten up here. Don't take everything seriously, okay? Get back in childlike type of energy. Do your research. Don't it look like this person doing their research? Do your research, okay? It's something you don't know. I'm telling you. And you'll thank me later. You'll love me later. You're going to know Nene is the truth in this energy, okay? Because you have such a bright light inside of you, okay? Stop letting people dim that. Spirit said check in with your body, okay? Some of you guys could be expecting. All right, I keep saying that. And release any tension you carrying, okay? Release that shit. Speak up and speak out is what I always say. Don't let nobody silence you. Let your voice be heard and clear in this energy. You guys have a great day, a great life, a great journey. I love you guys. Thank you for claiming it. 111. Okay, we're manifesting at this time. Okay, the 99 portal is next month. Please tap in with your girl, cause you think this was some powerful shit. What? I'm about to be lit on this 99 portal, y'all. So y'all better hit that like button, hit them notifications, hit that subscribe button, because ain't nobody gonna give you this tea like me, I promise you. If you my soul tribe, ain't nobody gonna give it to you like I do, okay? Because we lit. We lit in 2026. 2026 could have looked like it was a scary year for you. You didn't know if it was going to be balanced out or not. 9-9 portal. Join me. Because we about to send all this positive and light energy, and we're going to wipe the darkness the fuck out of here. Okay? Because we creating a whole new world. All right? You and Aladdin is about to be creating a whole new world, okay? This person could be rich, you could be poor, okay? Because what Aladdin poor, but Jasmine was rich, okay? But Aladdin was rich in heart. That's how he matched her energy, okay? She might have been financially wealthy and shit, but Aladdin, he had a wealthy heart. He could have create generation wealth. You understand me? Rubbing on that goddamn genie. All right, make those wishes. Genie in the bottle could be significant. Somebody could like Christina Aguilera. Okay, y'all have a good one. You know I keep going on and on and on and on. Bye, y'all. Did it not want to end? I don't know. I love you guys. I love you.